Namaste to all. This is Sunita of class 10 studying in DAV High School.
This is Surekha, class 10, studying in DAV High School.
Here is an interview with an eminent personality, APJ Abdul Kalam. I am enacting as student reporter.
I am enacting as Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam.
Before interview, let us know a brief information about our great personality. As you all know, the 11th president of our country, the missile man of India, the icon of simplicity, character, well-disciplined, educationist, an aerospace scientist, modest, an embodiment of love and affection, philanthropist, a musician, especially the veena player. And he spends most of his time in molding the character of future citizens with his optimistic ideology is none other than Abul Fakir Jainul Abidin. Abdul Kalam, usually known as APJ Abdul Kalam. Being born on 15th October 1931 at Rameshwaram in Tamil Nadu, his father Jainul Abidin was a boat owner and his mother Ashiamma was a homemaker. He started working at a young age to support his father and studied physics and aerospace engineering. He spent 4 decades as scientist and as science administrator mainly in DRDO and ISRO, and was intimately involved in India's civilian space program and military missile development efforts. And he thus came to be known as the Missile Man of India for his work on the development of ballistic missiles and launch vehicle technology. Kalam was elected as the 11th President of India in 2002. He was a recipient of several prestigious awards including Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian honor, and has many feathers in his cap. Namaste sir.
Namaste.
I am Sunita, student reporter from DAV High School, Srishalam West. I am glad to meet you sir. It's a great privilege to interview you sir. How are you sir?
I'm fine.
Okay. What is the secret of success in your life, sir?
We should have an aim in our life and we should acquire the knowledge through all possible ways. Never accept the defeat to have an upper hand and you should defeat the problem and succeed.
What are the qualities which you think are required for success in life?
I say 4 qualities. The first one is to have a clear aim in our life, what we want to become. And without it, you will be going in all directions. And the second one is to acquire knowledge through multiple ways. Great teachers and great books should be your friends. And even home environment and parents can gain knowledge. And the third one is hard work with devotion. And the other is perseverance. If you have the 4 things in your mind, if you work for it, and it will make you to achieve anything in your life.
Sir, you're always interested to converse with the children. Why?
Actually, children minds are less biased. So, I'm trying to imbibe the spirit. I can do it. Courage and righteousness. So that the nation will get enlightened citizens in the future.
What are the major strengths and weaknesses of our country, sir?
You, the young minds, are the most powerful resource for our nation. And the weakness is lacking of ambition.
Sir, could you explain the love, compassion, and gratitude?
Here is my fellow. And love emanates from parents, which cannot be valid in terms of money or any other. So we should make happy. We should make our parents feel happy. And when you show that love towards the poor or needy or disabled, that is compassion. The sun gives us light and warmth. Never ask him to thank, but the earth should have gratitude for getting lights from billions and billions of years.
On August 15, 1947, you're only 16 years old. Where were you on that particular day? How did people react in the streets? How did they celebrate the sudden freedom of India from the centuries old bondage of British rule?
As I was the school leader, I was asked to arrange the assembly of all students. And 2 things got imprinted on my young mind. First, one flag was lowered and the great Indian tri-flag was raising. My teacher, Reverend Solomon said, "Oh my dear students, look at the flag which has been flying over 200 years. It indicates that we were ruled. Now our great Indian flag is raising. That means we are free now. It was exactly 12 o'clock midnight.
Okay, sir. Where do you see India 20 years from now in the field of science and technology?
Youth is the greatest resource on the earth, under the earth, and above the earth. So I think youth is a tremendous resource. So they will help us in accomplished nation developed.
Sir, how much time one should devote for becoming a good student?
A good student becomes when his learning process takes care of two aspects. One is acquiring knowledge through all possible ways, and the other is acquisition of a good value system.
How did you make so many missiles for India in so short time and money?
It was a team effort. Knowledge, hard work, and perseverance are required to achieve anything. Those only helped me to make the missiles.
Sir, what is more important, the ability to handle failure or the ability to respond to failure?
I have myself gone through many successes and a few failures, and I have met so many people across the world. And whenever I met and whenever I discussed with them, they have revealed how many problems they have faced, how many failures they have encountered, in what way. So I have came to the conclusion that behind every success there is an element of failure.
Thank you, sir, for sparing your valuable time and words.
If you want to thank me, explore and contribute for making the developed India.
So, my dear friends, you have to dream before your dream comes true. Dream, dream, dream. Dream transforms into your thoughts. Thoughts leads to actions, and actions results in success. Dream is the only thing which can encourage you every day to do some big for yourself and for others. And also, learning gives creativity. Creativity gives thinking. Thinking gives you knowledge, and knowledge makes you great. Thank you all for giving us this opportunity.
Thank you.